Hello everybody, it's MicheleMarieDalene. Hail Mary meet to you. Of course, today is Tuesday, and it is going to be, it's the 8th, and it was, or 9th. Today was the last cool day of what we're going to be experiencing for the next few days. And after today, it's going to get warm. Very warm. Expected highs for Thursday, or for Wednesday and Thursday this week, it will be about 30 degrees Celsius, and of course, chances of thunderstorms and stuff as we go. Now, of course, today is, I've been on my feet all day. My eyes are sore, not from the cataracts as much, but just from basically kicking the tires and doing a lot of work, and my eyes have been strained, and they're really kind of worn out. I just want to go home and go to bed. And my back is very sore. My thighs are killing me. So yeah, I've been through a lot lately. Right today we had a really bad scare. The computer that does the videos here decided to go spazzy on us, and we thought the hard drive was kaput. Now, hard drive was fine. It just turned out that the computer itself needed a little bit of checking out to make sure that the CMOS wasn't messed up and stuff. And once I did that, we were going to format the hard drive over, but for some reason, Mother God and Father God must have intervened because we couldn't format because we accidentally unplugged the USB or the SATA cable. Oops. Okay, so in other words, we couldn't format the drive because it was unplugged, right? But maybe it was meant to be that way. Maybe. Either way, we're gonna be eating dinner, of course. But before we did, we wanted to get a video in to let you know that I'm doing okay. We're doing fine, and I'm sorry that we haven't seen Rusty around here lately. He's been doing cat things. Fame's around. I don't know where he is right now. I just saw him before I came out here, so I do know he's out there. And of course, my pasta is in the oven, and I did turn it down so it won't get all dried out and desiccated. But it's pasta, and I gotta get ready to eat it because it's angel hair. So it's not the kind of pasta that can tolerate a lot of heavy heating. I have been, this week has been a week of frustrations from the internet acting strange to the computer acting strange to the circuit breaker in my room, and the yellow house was tripped. Why it wasn't tripped, I don't know. I mean, of course, more than likely somebody else is on the same circuit as me, and they plugged in something heavy, and then obviously the system couldn't take it and tripped the breaker, even though I didn't have any heavy load on. But I didn't have anything plugged in. Yeah. Except for a charger for phone. That was it. Yeah. Which is still fine. In fact, we thought the charger was kaput, but then we realized that the none of the things else in that room outlet worked, so I went to the basement and I checked the breakers, and I saw that there was 2 breakers that were tripped, so obviously I reset both breakers, and that's it. Also, just to make sure, I checked the 2 remaining fuses in the system, and they were both good, so So it's been a really kind of interesting week with the computer and the stuff like that, acting funny and stuff like that. By the way, the people may not really think about it, but did you know that Netflix with the video streaming is still very CD streaming or DVD option is still very popular with the older generation of people who haven't quite migrated to streaming yet. I'm kind of in the middle. I kind of stream, but because the way Netflix does the copyright protection, I really can't stream on a lot of my computers. I can stream Hulu on my Power Mac G5, no problem, because it just uses Flash. But Netflix uses Silverlight and Flash, and every time I try to stream with Silverlight and Flash, it doesn't work for me. The DVDs work fine, and I'm thinking about possibly just go ahead and cancel the streaming and just keep the DVD playing, because it's going to be a better for me. At least I can watch things. One of my housemates was kind of shocked when he saw that I was watching everything on my cell phone. He says, Michelle, I said, there's a big TV right here. He said, yeah, I know. I didn't even think about bringing my DVD player over. So I brought my DVD player over, and we are going to show tonight. We're going to show the Lego movie, and that's what I was going to do. And so I probably will be watching the Lego movie tonight. It sounds like good fun. Yeah. I always wanted to see it. But I remember when the Lego movie first came out, Frozen was coming out at the same time, and I wanted to see Frozen before I saw the Lego movie. I really couldn't afford to go see two movies in two different theaters at the same time. And so I didn't really think a Lego movie was as important to see on the big screen as Frozen was. And so I went ahead and I saw Frozen on the big screen at the Gilson Cinema in Simsbury. Was it Gilson's Cinema? Holiday. I think it was Holiday Cinemas. Whatever. It was the cinema chain in Simsbury, Connecticut. And we had me and Sherry Heaton went. We saw, as I said, Frozen. And at the time the picture was great. The sound was great. No problem there. It just was, I just didn't want to spend the money at the same time and watch the Lego movie. Sorry, Lego movie, you lost out, because the truth was, Lego movie's more of a boy movie anyway. I mean, I'm interested in it because I am a Lego enthusiast. I collected Legos as a kid. I did a lot with Legos as a kid. And I'm not really so much going to sit there and plunk down a small fortune between a theater ticket and the popcorn and refreshments. That's like $20 ticket just to watch a movie when you think about it. For Frozen, yeah, I thought it was worth it. But for the Lego movie, yeah, I'll watch on the reruns. I'm thinking about maybe I might just keep the Netflix, the non-streaming, and just keep the DVD package. I don't know. It's a great question. I mean, let's see. How much are you paying between... Okay, 8 hours. 8 hours out there. Yeah. Okay, so between your... okay, so you're paying $24 approximately with tax to watch streaming. Right. Between... Plus the $18 for the satellite dish... what would you call it? There, let's just call it the vacation pass, which actually includes equipment protection. Okay, so the vacation pass, which is going to automatically end around October, November. Yeah, but it gives us a few months to... right now, we're not even really here full-time at this point. Well, I'm in this building right now to worry about the Dish Network package. But we will be back here soon. So, like I said, we were going to do a lot of things, and then we kind of got sidetracked. And like me and Lemmy were talking about, we are going to definitely do this. We are going to work on putting... Ready for this first premiere? You ready to drop some cookies? Or can I send you 200 schmollies? Yeah! 200? That's going to be great. That means you only own what? 200, about 100, no, about 57. 57? Ooh, I love it. I knew you would. And then next month we pay, in July, we pay you the remaining balance, and then I call up customer service and say, I'm done with your account, I'm closing it. Cutting the card up, snip, problem solved. That's one credit score, 100% positive. No one's going to sit there and say that we owe money because we're paying off our debts. See, this is complicated. Like my case manager said, but I was always told, she said that they say you should take more credit risks out. If If I had the money to burn, to take up more credit risk, I'd say fine. I don't. Right now, given what we talked about in the last video about what's going on with social insecurity, nobody was going to have the ability to do that. Who is on a fixed income. That is suicidal. I mean, that is just absolutely positively the worst thing you can do. I mean, on the other hand, I suppose if you have money to burn, I guess, that's fine. But we better get ready to eat that pasta before it burns. I turned it down. Yeah, but it still gets hard. Angel hair. Yeah. Alright, so let's do that. So anyway, we're not going to be getting a lot of videos in for the next few days, but we will try to drop a few quickies in now and then, as we will probably either be here or at the Yellow House. If we're at the Yellow House, we'll probably do quickies. If we're here and if the electricity is willing, we'll go ahead and we'll do biggies. But we also found out some interesting things from Tom Lupshoe from a contact. He said something about fireballs in the sky around the 20th of 18th, 20th of this month coming up here, and he said something about when you see the fireballs, you should go to your shelter. I don't know what that's about. I just know it's what I've been told. They said also there's going to be a unexpected lunar eclipse on the 18th as well. So what's the story? I don't know. I'm just telling you what he told me, and you can find Tom Lupshoe's video on this topic. It's on his channel. He also talks about Nibiru and his video feed as well. Maybe you should pass the link on. I have to look it up. You have to look it up. Yeah, but I think you're right. Maybe we should pass the link on so people can find it. I don't really necessarily know what to make heads or tails about Nibiru and all that stuff, but I can tell you is that for me, I worry about just trying to make sure I have a place to eat, a place to sleep, and a place to excrete. Of course, Michelle does. And of course, I worry about the cats too. In fact, right now I'm a little bit worried about Rusty because he hasn't been here in the mornings when I come in. I saw him this afternoon. He looked fine. He was out on the porch, curled up in a little fetal ball and snoozing away on the porch. No, they didn't start to work on the porch yet. I don't want to go there. I don't want to talk about the porch because it's starting to frustrate the hell out of me. It's frustrating my landlord just as much. So let's just leave it alone, okay? Paperwork has to be processed, and there's a lot of things that have to get going on, and lots of legal mumbo jumbo, yada 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 yada. Nobody wants to go about it. I don't want to talk about it. Okay, my landlord don't want to talk about it. And all I know is it's in process. That's all I know. Okay, yeah. So anyway, we're gonna get ready to wrap it up. So. Real quick, please do not forget to like or dislike, share with your friends, your enemies, your priest, your rabbi, whoever, the Pope, whatever you want. Be sure that they can have the right to see it. Maybe they might be interested. And of course, if you've got comments, and I would love to hear from them, please leave the comments in the comment section below here. And if you have not already done so, please do subscribe. Subscribing helps us. Because it tells us that the videos are of interest to you. Also, of course, it sends a positive message that at least that you have found our video topics to be of interest enough to put us on your subscription, so you can always be kept abreast of anything new in the video. And by the way, our report is not bad. Yeah, but they're tired. My eyes are tired, yeah, but they are doing okay. I mean, the right eye is doing good. Actually, it seems like it's doing a little bit better. It is doing better, but I think that what you need to do is take a rest, make sure to get some more, put some more eye drops in, right? And then go ahead and take a good night's snooze and let your eyes rest for like 8 to 12 hours a night. Get a good night's sleep. Don't let the stress get you. You're right. And of course, we do get everything working right now. The internet's working, the phone's working, everything's working, so that's a plus. All right, so we're going to let you go. So, talk to you later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, guys.